Hey guys, how's it going? It's Kara here with another Guardian Tales video, and in today's video I want to talk about the new merch that just dropped here in Guardian Tales. One thing I do want to talk about first is how world exploration works and what you should be looking at when actually clearing these. You want to look at these little arrows up here, and every single day you could just refresh this, do like start exploration. And if I actually had a token here, I'd be able to, if I beat it already, I could just sweep it and we'll get the rewards immediately. But if you hit one that doesn't have the arrow on it, you're not going to get the full rewards. See how it's six of these right here, the merch, and then you get resources here. Whereas if I hit the one with the arrow, I get another extra 6. It's just a no-brainer. There's no reason why you shouldn't hit these, and make sure you hit the arrow when you're doing this. I believe every single day that you're going to have every option. I think maybe they're going to get to the point where they're going to have enough of this merch to where, like, Wednesdays and Thursdays you can't get round ones, and then something like that, because they just added more merch now. They got this cylindrical, and then they also got let's see, this other one, this hold blueprint. And since I saw this, I wanted to see which one is associated with the 3-star merch, because if you're not aware how merch works, when you pick one of these, every single one of these blueprints has a 3-star unique merch potential associated with each one. So if I did the thin one, then I would get a different merch. If I did the cylindrical, it would be the Invader Mothership Replica. And the two merch, 3-star unique merches, obviously they're very rare, but but everything else is the same. So all the way through here, all the same. So the only thing that matters when you're choosing your blueprint is which resources do I have, and which unique 3-star piece of merch do I want to try to get? Do I want to get lucky and hit this 3%? So in my case scenario, I've hit these two, not by choice. These two are not the ones I really want to be focusing on. I just didn't know when I was like buying these originally. I was like trying to learn how merch worked. I didn't know which one was associated with which, so I ended up just picking these ones, and I wouldn't be rolling so much on these ones if I knew that it was this melee one or if it was the Ogma one. The one I would double down on for sure, here, let's go to the book here, it'd be the thin blueprint or the cylindrical blueprint, because both of them have the best unique 3-star merch available. Here, let's actually go down here, and it's this guy right here, where it increases damage by 20% to enemies with HP less than or equal to 60%, and then also the statue, increased damage by 20% to enemies with HP more than or equal to 40%. So both of these are good, in their own way. This is the one I want to try to get to. When it comes to a unique merch scenario, this is thinking very long term, but those two are going to be significantly more damage than, say, for example, this one right here, the 25% DPS for melee, or the 25% DPS for ranged. And also keep in mind, all these, when you max them, actually give attack. The only one in the 2-star category that gives attack is going to be this Mayrail Cushion. So this one's very good, only if you don't have a skill damage increaser in your party, because I don't know how the math works out completely in this game, because they don't really give us all that information, but I believe it does with everything is stacked multiplicatively. And if you already have the skill damage here, that's not going to do, you're stacking additive bonuses, so it's skill damage plus more skill damage, whereas you're going to want the multiplicative bonus between like earth attack type and the skill damage from your party buff. So that's why it works out that way, where you only want this on your team if you're not increasing things in your team through the skill damage party bonus. So, and you're also, when you max this, you're going to get more and more attack percentage as well, whereas all these are all just defense and HP percentages. Whereas up here, that's why this is even better, is because this is a better effect and it's giving you attack percentage. That's why these are the ones you really want if your goal is to try to do the most amount of damage. There's other obviously good ones too. I think this one's good as well. Increases damage increased by 15% of skill attack. I think you could do some creative things there, but good luck getting so many of these to where you actually have the full percentage bonus of that. On this one right here, I think increased damage to tanker hero by 24%. I think that's actually kind of good in PvP when you're going against, like, I know Marine is a tanker. I believe I want to say, I don't think Future Princess is. Let me look here in the roles. Yeah, Future Princess is a tanker. Ogma's a tanker. So it's like I put that on Beth and then attacking like Ogma. I noticed a difference in damage. So there's definitely good merch out there. But the new merch that came through is going to be the two I talked about here. In this one right here, cylindrical and hold blueprint. And I believe the hold one, and maybe there's another one here. Let me look at how many new merch they added to the game. And I'll be able to tell how many actual blueprints have changed, because the only one I know is cylindrical is giving the good one. I got lucky and picked the right one that I wanted. Yeah, like, so it is right here. Then they added this one. So it looks like they just added 2. Yeah, so there's only 2 new blueprints that they added to the game. And then this one right here is on a hit, heals all allies by 25% of heal, activate once every 5 seconds. I don't think that's very good, especially when you compare it to these other ones. I would definitely prioritize I'd at least prioritize little princess figure and the statue, and then the invader mothership replica all over. Then I would prioritize this one. So now I'm probably going to be focusing on maybe I focus on this one. I haven't really determined if I like this one more. It really depends, because I'm thinking mainly I'm going to be using this for raiding, and for the most part I'm usually not hitting it when the bosses are ready to go, so I might end up doing this one over the little princess figure, so because I find myself hitting the bosses when they have damage already done to them. So I don't know, either way I think they're both good. Ideally I would have both of them ready to go, but I'm going to go with this one for now. So, and then also when it comes to the resources, I think that's going to be, for most people, the thing that really gatekeeps them. If you don't have much circuit boards, you're probably not going to want to do this one. I don't know. I don't remember what is actually prioritized when it comes to the thin blueprints. That's going to be the one. It's the white ones that gives you the statues. So the statues are also important because they give you the thin blueprints are important because they give you the statues. I don't remember what resources they actually take though. But based on what you have, like if it takes 5 dye, that would be awesome, because in my case, I have a ton of dye. Yeah. So if you don't have a ton of dye and it takes 5 dye, you probably want to skip to a different blueprint that only takes 1 dye, but takes like 5 of whatever you have a ton of. So keep that in mind. So here we go. Doing that 30 minutes and an hour. Usually you're going to want, if something good is going to drop, it's going to be like 2 hours and 30 minutes kind of thing. But if it's like really long, I've seen like 6 hours, and you're like, oh, okay, that's it. But I've seen the 6 hours drop like bad stuff, like 1-star stuff. So it's kind of weird how that works. But mainly that's really what I want to talk about in this video, the new merch. Here are my opinions on it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the new merch. Which one are you going to be focusing on? Because I'm really curious on what other people are focusing on when it comes to merch. Me personally, just to give you an idea, I'm obviously I was focusing on the statue. I'm going to probably switch to the new one here in the replica. But I've been maxing one of these guys, these Mariel cushions. I've been going to max this, because if I'm going to max something, I want it to actually have attack on it. So I've been maxing this, especially in the dark team, because the dark team doesn't have any skill damage up. So that's why I've been liking this on my Beth. Might I actually switch it to the new hero in Lilith, and I want to see how much damage she actually does here. I'm gonna have another video about that soon here. That's probably gonna be the next video, is doing like raiding with her. But I've been focusing on this. After I get this maxed, I'm probably gonna finish up maxing this for Future Princess. It's just having this is just really good for her, and just a whole bunch. She's just such a good character that I want to max out everything I possibly can for her. So that's probably gonna be the next thing. And that's really it when it comes to the merch thing. Is just focusing on the long-term goals of that. But that's it when it comes to merch. With that, guys, I am out. Peace.